Our next speaker is Gloria Mattera, and she's here from Reverend Billy's campaign. And Reverend Billy is running on the Green Party line for mayor, and he could not make it tonight. I think he's in London. But Reverend Billy's been also incredible to the league. He helped us to save a vegan bakery in the East Village. He came out and he did a nice chant along, and he is actually a really cool guy, and I'm glad that he's in the mix. So, Gloria.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gloria Mattera. I have been a Green Party candidate before, and right now I'm speaking on behalf of Bill Talen, the Green Party candidate for mayor. He apologizes that he's not here. He's finishing up his performance tour so that he can devote his time, full-time, to the campaign beginning in June. I know the time is short, but I hope John will indulge me a bit, considering the previous speakers, and most of you don't know Bill Talen as well as some of the other candidates. Billy has been an activist for over 10 years, often risking arrest for fighting against the privatization of public spaces, unfair labor practices, civil rights, and that's not just civil rights for humans, it's civil rights for everyone. And Billy vows to take up the issues that this organization has been fighting for. A lot of things have been mentioned and several laws have already been brought up, so I know there's not a lot of time to address it. We will say that Billy is running on the Green Party line, which has a long history and a long platform on animal rights. Bill supports the notification to schools of the Humane education law, and as an active PTA president, a parent of a 9-year-old and 2 5-year-old cats, I am very interested in seeing schools comply with this law. I think it is very important that children understand the compassion and the nurturing and the importance of animals in our lives. So that is one thing that Billy supports. Bill is opposed to the recent ban by the New York City Housing Authority to dogs over 25 pounds, or might grow to 25 pounds, or seem to be in some category they made up as an aggressive breed. This is something that everyone should be concerned about, and Billy considers this a priority. He certainly understands that the safety of people living in housing is important, and that occasionally there may be a specific dog that requires a particular ban, but that people who are living in city housing should have the opportunity to have the kind of dog that they want. And it will also encourage the placement of large dogs, where many people have difficulty with that, but if someone wants a large dog and they're living in a NYLHV housing unit, then they should be allowed to have that. Okay, the current state of ACC. People have talked about it before. It's lack of funding, and it's also lack of good management. In fact, significant mismanagement to the point that some animals have been euthanized unnecessarily. So what's to be done about that? Well, their contract is coming up June 30th. Now, of course, the candidates running for office now may not be able to do anything, but I hope that you will pressure those in office now that this is the right time to make the change. We need to bring in an organization that knows how to manage in a caring, nurturing, experienced way, and we need to put more funding. Bill Talen supports additional funding, and don't let anybody who's in office now tell you that we have scarce resources. There are resources under mayoral control that no one, including the current city council candidates, has any idea what it's used for. So always keep that in mind when they talk about scarce resources. Bill supports the idea of additional funding to expand the facilities, to make sure there's a facility in every single borough, to expand the adoption hours, and to also put money into the small community-based rescue groups.